Okay, I wanted to record this video for you. This is a little bit of an introduction. The video that you're going to watch is supposed to help you solve problems in your business. Simple solution to solving problems you're having trouble solving in your business. I was having a meltdown when I recorded it, so I don't know how much you're going to get out of it. It's kind of a rant. Generally, I would not record a video like this. This is something different. I'm trying something a little bit new. So the 25 or 40 people who happen to actually see this video, I hope it helps you in your business. I hope you might get something out of it. As always, I wish you the absolute best in your success. Enjoy my meltdown. See ya. So here's what I'm doing right now. I am taking a walk because I am very angry. And I wanted to record this video for you because I want you to see this side of entrepreneurship. I want you to see the parts that nobody really talks about. So, why am I angry? Because I'm trying to run a physical book sale. And in order for me to do this the way I want to do it, I want a certain third-party company to handle fulfillment for me. This third-party company needs to integrate with my checkout card. The issue is, right now, the current issue is, for some reason, when I run test orders, I don't mean test orders in ThriveCart. I mean actual orders, as if a real customer was buying something. I use real credit card information and actually test the purchase, because this is a physical item and I want to make sure everything is working the way it needs to work. So when I try to do test purchases, the issue is it doesn't connect with this third-party platform. Not the way it's supposed to. You know, I follow all the directions, I consult all the documentation. It appears that everything's lined up perfectly, and it's just not going the way I want it to. Now, this is just the latest in a string of issues, right? It's not like this is the first problem I've had trying to get this free book launch off the ground. It's just the latest issue in a string of issues. But today, with this particular issue, I've just hit a wall. I've hit a wall with it, and I'm very frustrated by it. It's super annoying. Bottom line. The thing about it is, everyone experiences stuff like this. Might sound like I'm just whining, and maybe I am just whining. But the funny thing about it is, whenever I try to do a tutorial video or some kind of helpful video for you guys, it's always from the standpoint of a person who has figured it out, who has it under control, and now I'm trying to give you guys the advice. But the thing is, I never make videos from the storm. I never make videos from when I'm actually experiencing the problem. So I thought it would be academic, instructive, if I made a video for you while I was actually experiencing a problem. I'm kind of going back and forth here between filming my feet in the sidewalk and filming my face. It's an experiment. I really don't know if it's going to be interesting or not for the video. All I know is that for the last few years, I've shot very low effort videos, and I'm going to try to make them a little bit more entertaining for you. So that's why I'm going back and forth with the perspectives, Back to this issue. Now, I've used this tactic before. Just shut the computer off and take a walk. Now, it's not ideal because, to be quite frank with you, I've been really pushing hard to get this book launch out tomorrow, to get it launched to my email list tomorrow, so people could buy it tomorrow. Not really buying it, but just paying shipping and handling on it, because it's supposed to be a free book funnel. So that's not going to happen. It's absolutely not going to happen. I can see that right now. Completely not going to freaking happen. Been pushing pretty hard to get this thing ready to rock and roll on the 28th. It's not going to be ready to rock and roll on the 28th because the 28th is tomorrow. I'm sorry. No. Let me rewind. The 24th is tomorrow. Okay? But here's the deal. In this free book funnel is my print newsletter, my analog newsletter. The analog newsletter that's going to go to the printers on the 28th of every single month. First issue is going to go to the printers on the 28th of this month. Allegedly, right? Now I don't know because of how things are going. But anyways, so it's a 4-day launch, right? 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, the analog newsletter goes to printer. And it'll go to the printer every month thereafter. Now the book is automated. It's just, if someone buys the book, it just should automatically ship to them. Allegedly. Of course, I don't have that working properly right now, so that's not happening. That's the way it's supposed to be. Supposed to launch the free book tomorrow. Supposed to send the first issue of this analog newsletter to the printer on the 28th, 4 days from now. It's not going to happen, okay? It's just not going to happen. And basically, I was having a freaking meltdown at my computer because things weren't going the way I wanted them to go. So I turned it off and said, forget it, I'm going to take a walk. So that's what I'm doing now. That's where we're at right now. I do recognize the way I feel about this right now is steeped in emotion. It's not steeped in logic. I understand I've made a lot of money on the internet through all my, errors and stupidity, relentless, imperfect action taking has helped me a lot. I realize that. But also I realize that, I'm not a perfect person. I've never been a perfect person. I never will be a perfect person. It's always going to be just a work in progress. It's easy to get down on yourself when you've been doing something for so long and you still mess things up. It's very easy to get down on yourself. Taking a walk helps me to try to just kind of get some perspective, get away from it, critical distance. In fact, the book I'm trying to get out to people is called The Function. And it's an ideation book. Basically, it's supposed to help people generate new ideas. Now, those ideas can be in the form of not just ideas, to create new products or to come up with ideas for a new business, but they could be ideas about how to solve a problem. The problem could be something as important as, saving your failing business. Or the problem could be something as mundane as, you know, how to lose a couple pounds. Sometimes it can be about fixing things that are going very wrong for you. So what I'm doing now, walking around in a neighborhood and just trying to cool off, basically. I'm trying to cool off, is get some perspective. That's why I don't have headphones on right now. That's why I'm not like listening to music. I mean, I can cool off and listen to music, but you know, I'm not enacting the function that way. So I won't bother explaining to you what the function is. This isn't a pitch for a free book. You can't even buy the freaking book, all right? You're probably not going to be able to buy it tomorrow. And also, it's not for sale. Let me correct that. You're not going to be able to pay your shipping and handling to get your free book tomorrow. It's not going to happen. It doesn't matter how bad I want it to happen. It's not going to happen. So anyways, I don't know if I'm even going to post this video. The whole situation seems pathetic to me right now. Just kind of walking around whining about problems. Everybody's got problems. You know, people have problems way worse than what I'm talking about. I don't know. I just feel like I should be better. I should be better at what I do than where I'm at. It's like, doesn't matter how hard I try, it's like never enough. Let me move this into like something positive for you, because I can sit here and ramble on and vent all day long. I don't want to waste your time with my stupid venting. I would tell you that what I'm doing now, taking a walk, trying to find some perspective, talking to your stupid phone. I don't know if that's actually helpful or not, but that's what I'm doing. I think that can be helpful. Get some perspective, basically. Step outside of it. If you're having problems like this, try to step outside of it. Take a walk. Get away from it. Get some critical distance. I'll be honest with you, I don't even think I'll reapproach this problem again tonight. I might just be done for the day. I'm serious. Serious. Completely serious. I don't know. We'll see. You can get some distance from something, and a lot of times that'll help. I mean, almost always that'll help. I've done it many times. Let me just answer a question, because I can already hear like the question. It's like, oh, how do you not give up? Why do you keep on beating your head against the wall on these problems? And I've thought about this many times. Probably because I'm stupid. No, I'm just kidding. I think that when it comes to giving up, one thing that keeps me from giving up is that I have a very strong fixation on the goal. Like, I have a strong intention for accomplishing a particular goal. Like right now, I can tell you that my goal is to get this free book live and active to where people can order it whenever they want to, whenever they want to, wherever they want to. They can order it and it will automatically fulfill and ship this book to their house. On the back of that, I am launching an analog newsletter. That newsletter is launching in the funnel of this book. So when people pick up this book, they will have an option to sign up for my monthly newsletter if they want to. But getting the free plus shipping book funnel live, active, taking orders, and running smoothly is the goal. Now, I have an intention, a severe intention to accomplish that goal. I am very focused on it. And, that kind of focus, it takes energy. It takes a lot of willpower. It takes a lot of self-discipline. You can't be the kind of person who just wants to give up whenever you experience a problem. There can be no giving up. There has to be finishing. That's how I see it. If you give up on these things, then it becomes a habit. And pretty soon you're giving up on everything. If you yield just a little bit, pretty soon you give a little bit more. Pretty soon you give a little bit more. And then you give a lot more. And then pretty soon, you're basically at the bottom of life, giving up on everything. These are my viewpoints. You might not share them. You don't have to share them. But this is how I feel. I'm not trying to lecture you. I don't care what you do. You can do whatever you want to do. Think about things however you want to think about them. I certainly don't have it all figured out. But just to answer that question, why I don't give up on things, I would say the answer is somewhere in there. I focus very intently on a specific goal, and I just will not stop until I achieve that goal. Or I've decided that strategically I'm not gonna go for that goal anymore. Like, I pivot away from it because I feel like it's smarter strategically to not finish that. But it's never like a situation where I just give up on something because it's too hard, it's taking me too long, I can't do it. I mean, as long as I still feel like that goal is something that's worthwhile, then I will continue to attack it until I become good enough to achieve it. Now, a caveat to this way of thinking, this lifestyle that I live. It can be stressful. I think it's quite stressful. I mean, look at this gray in my beard. I'm upset today. Things aren't going the way I want them to. Things aren't going my way. And sometimes the more effort and the more energy and the more time that you put into something, the more you start to feel like you deserve for things to go your way. But none of us deserve anything. And I got to remind myself of that. I don't deserve anything. What I get in this life is not based on what I deserve. It's based on how focused I am on achieving my goal, how relentless I will be when it comes to achieving my desires. That's all. I don't have to be the smartest guy in the room. I don't have to be the fastest guy in the room. I don't have to be the strongest guy in the room. I just have to be so intent and so focused on achieving my goal that I am relentless with it and unwilling to stop. I found this little bead. I had this board game that uses these little beads, but it was missing a few beads, and I just found one on the ground that I think will work. That's pretty funny. And that's funny because that fits in with what we're talking about. It's like, get some critical distance, step away from it. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I feel 100% better. I'm very frustrated, but it's okay. It's going to be okay. I think I just need to be done with that project for today. I'll come back at it tomorrow with a fresh perspective. I walked for about 40 minutes. I would say, just to wrap this up, if you're having a meltdown with your business, sometimes it can be helpful just to take a walk, play with your kids, watch a movie, get away from it, do something else, figure it out. Really basic advice, but I've been doing this for 15 plus years now, and I still hit walls every day. I still make mistakes. maybe you're smarter than I am and you won't be making mistakes when you've been doing it as long as I have. I have no idea. I can only tell you what it's like from my perspective. And you know, the mistakes don't go away. I learn things. I do feel like I get better, but the old mistakes that I were making before just get replaced with new mistakes that I'm making now. Tools change, platforms change, your customers, what they want from you changes. It's like, you know, you're always going to be, you know, making mistakes and hitting the walls. So I think it is most important that you think about what I was saying when it comes to like intention and a focus on your goals. So anyways, look, I hope that's helpful to you. I have no idea. You guys be good out there, and I'll see you.